One.
Welcome, sports bettors from around the world. This is your friend Joe. This is Live Betting Daily, the Dodger edition, the winning edition, and also the special edition. We got the Philly fan and we got Jared. So we got two expert handicappers you want. So guys, how you doing?
Good.
I mean,
introduction.
don't all speak at once, but
What's up, Philly? How you doing, man?
I will, Jared. Thank you for having me, guys. I really appreciate it. And just real quick, I actually have a surprise for you, Jared. Just real quick, I was
don't get naked.
Well, you might appreciate.
Oh shit, Nolan Rye, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a old.
Oh, that's a sexy jersey there.
Yeah. Poured it about twice, but it's pretty cool.
I love it.
That's cool. I like it. It's good. So speaking of Astros, how are we doing on the Astros, Jerry? Are we gonna win tonight?
Yeah, they'll win. Aaron Sanchez pitching today versus Spencer Turnbull. I mean, come on, guys. They're going to win. It might not be an easy game because it doesn't seem like the Astros want any game to be easy right now. I think they're just it's like WWE. There's got to be some drama going on every single turn. But overall, Astros are a better team. Aaron Sanchez gets it done. Game probably goes over, I think. But, hey, I thought yesterday was going to go over as well. So
Yeah. What do you think, Philly, the Astros? I mean, I know people have asked me on message, so we're just going to go over what do you think about the Astros? I mean, it's a big price, but, I mean, what do you think about the matchup tonight?
I actually agree with him. If I was going to play anything on that game, I would tend to lean over on it for sure.
Yeah.
Too much juice for the money line. I mean, I guess you could always look at like a run line, but I kind of like the total myself.
But, I would even say the run line's kind of scary. We saw what happened yesterday. They got within one run, and actually it was so close. They almost tied the game up there at the end. So they had two chances in the ninth and the eighth inning. So, I mean, maybe the plus 1.5 for the tie. But, how can you back that either? It's kind of like stay off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think most of the games, that are getting down to the wire with all these good teams, like the Dodgers today, 320. You know, it's like how can you lay that much? But I mean, it's all the good teams, and the good teams are going to try to win, go to this playoff. But let's get to a play that I don't know. Is this your Philly fan cheesesteak special or not? I don't know what. I mean, I know you had a play, but what about the Phillies? I know we talked about the Phillies. That's since that's your specialty. What's going on with the Phillies and Boston today, Philly?
All right, so I was tinkering back and forth between a Phillies angle and the one that I'm actually going to go with. But since you said it is a strong lean of mine, I was waiting for the lineup to come out. I'm not a really big fan of the Phillies lineup today. They got Hoskins leading off, DHing. Real Muto is, I think, playing first base. They got what the hell is his name? I can't even think of the backup catcher's name now, but he's an absolute garbage. So, I feel like the Red Sox lineup favors them, but I like the Phillies matchup as far as pitching is concerned. So if I was going to go anyway, I'd be leaning first five. At my book, the run line -0.5 was plus 118. So I kind of like that, but that's my biggest thing is the Phillies lineup is just, I don't know, it's weird to me today.
Yeah. Well, Jared and I were talking about putting this one on the premium play. But by the way, guys, premium plays have already been sent down. If you didn't get them, let us know. But we were going to put this as a premium play. But again, like you said, I just don't like the lineup. I don't trust the Phillies. They just burned us a couple days ago, right, Jared? So, but if I have to make a choice, and this is what the show's about, making choices for people to make wagers. And I like the Phillies today. I do like them with Nola, first five, even the whole game. I think the Red Sox are in disarray with the sale news that is gone for the season. I think they're going to pretty much pack it in my opinion. I mean, what else are they going to do? I mean, they got no more pitching. So I think the Phillies need to take advantage of it. And I like the Phillies on the money line and the first five for me. So what do you think, Jared?
Yeah, well, those of you guys that have already watched my video, I actually had this matchup in my video, and I had the over. So over 11. I think Brian Johnson from the Red Sox, he's an over machine. He's gone over the last 7 games he's pitched. Aaron Nola, as good as pitcher as he is, he tosses quite a few overs as well. So I think it's ripe for an over here. So. That's I agree with you that the lineup's kind of suspect. Rhys Hoskins is not a leadoff hitter.
No, it's not.
Andrew Knapp is awful. He's batting 200 on the year. JT Realmuto batting second. Like, what the hell are they doing over there in Philly? I mean, I'm guessing what they're trying to do is just
shake it up,
do something. Which is what I've been so fucking pissed off with the Phillies this year is they don't do nothing. So
they don't. Well, I think Gene Segura, I believe, is hitting cleanup. It's ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
is.
so do we really? I mean, I know. Do we realistically see the Phillies going to the playoffs then, Jared? Even being in that division with the Nats and the Braves? I mean, what do you,
Realistically, yes. I mean, you got 2 wild cards there, but I mean, and they got the talent. That's the crazy part. And the thing is, if they make the playoffs, they got a chance. At least to make some noise. But they just got to get it all together. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. Their pitching is pretty horrendous past Nola because you're looking at Drew Smiley as a joke, and I mean, I guess you could say Vargas is okay, but like he's like a 4-5 on a good team if he's even in the rotation. And he's like their second best starter.
Yeah, Velasquez and yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, what can you do?
All right,
Velasquez looks better than he looks like he should be better than he actually is.
Agreed. So is that the Philly cheesesteak special?
Yeah,
it is not.
Okay.
So, well, why don't you give us, since we're now leading into that?
I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man. It takes a lot of food to keep this body going.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, the game. I actually texted Joe about this game last night. It was the first thing that smacked me in the face. I really like under 8.5 in the Reds and Padres game. Quantrill and Sonny Gray. There's just a lot of. I think they have a tendency to go deeper into the game. I think the Padres have a really good bullpen, especially with Kirby Yates as their closer is kind of nasty.
Right.
I don't know, just a number I liked, and I tended to go. I looked at that last night early on, and I went right back to it again today. That's my play, under 8.5 in the Reds Padres game.
Okay, well, so you heard it, guys. That's the official Philly fan cheesesteak special, under 8.5 on the Reds game with the Padres.
Yeah, and just to piggyback that, man, Sonny Gray has quietly been doing some crazy stuff over there in Cincinnati. I mean, 18 scoreless innings streak, and he's posted a 1.59 ERA over his last 9 starts. I mean, he's doing stuff that's historic, but nobody's talking about it because he's been awful prior to this. So I like that play. I like that play a lot.
I appreciate that. And you're absolutely right. I was just looking to see if I could find – I had some notes. Of course, I misplaced them, but that's okay. You hit it right on the head. That was a big part of why I lean that way. So, yeah, let's do it, man.
Okay, so we'll book that one, and that'll be the play. And again, premium plays are already out, so I think the Cincinnati is one of our premium plays, so no more on that. Let's go to a game. Before I go to the Dodgers game, let's go to a game that really Jared and I were talking about also this morning. It's the Milwaukee at St. Louis. I mean, what do you – just really quick, a lot of people have asked you about Michael Wacha going against Gio Gonzalez. What do you think about this one, Philly, this matchup here?
Gio Gonzalez, from what I've been, he hasn't really been going deep in the game very much recently. He's been getting hit around for sure. I was looking at that game, and I was favoring the Cardinals. I thought the Cardinals' money line might actually be a pretty interesting play. I did not make it like an official play for myself, but I could absolutely 100% see why people might lean that direction. And the Cardinals are kind of getting hot at the right time. Like they always seem to do.
Yeah, just like the Nets. Well, what do you think, Jared, on this Milwaukee-St. Louis?
It's hands down St. Louis or nothing for me in this matchup. Gio, I mean, it's like just like Philly said, man, the guy doesn't get past the 5th inning ever. And Milwaukee's bullpen's been struggling. We've all seen that, and we've all kind of been affected by that bullpen one way or another lately. So. Michael Wacha, he's been doing pretty well this and he does really good versus the Brewers. I mean, he's got a career 2.25 ERA, so it's either Cardinals or nothing for me.
Okay. All right. Well, let's okay, and I'll third that. I mean, I was leaning a little bit with the Brewers' first 5 maybe to get to Wacha, but again, I think this is one of the teams, St. Louis, the Nats, the Cubbies, all teams that need to win games down the stretch. I mean, they can't afford to lose games. They want to make the playoffs. I mean, this is why I said in chat yesterday, I'm just going to be concentrating on these teams that want to play for something. If the team does not want to play for anything or has packed it in, I'm not even going to waste my time. People ask me about Texas and LA today. I could care less about Rangers I mean, if we have something opportunity to bet it live, we'll take it, but it's not something I'm going to just go run out and bet. So
and Joe, that's a great segue. Betting live, man.
Yes,
Philly, I don't know if you got a chance to see what happened last night. We were streaming live last night.
Yep.
It was great, man. So, guys, we're going to be streaming again tonight at 9 o'clock Central Time. So it's 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. We're going to be from between, basically 1 hour of live betting. Joe and I are going to be on there showing you in real time what we're betting, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to make some more money.
Yep. Yeah, so make sure you're there, guys. I know a lot of you guys have messaged me, and we're going to do like this for 1 hour, and we're going to do like a little bankroll challenge. So we're going to get as many bets as we can. I mean, we're not going to go dumb either. We're just going to, get some good bets. Make money is the object here. And get on there, tune in, and we'll also be live on the Discord, so it should be pretty good. I got a lot of people that really liked the content last night about life. They were, like, surprised that they could see the actual, your book and everything and all the bets, which is cool because, people, I mean, S. Kimber, to name one, said she really enjoyed it. So let's get it tonight, guys, live betting, and we'll make some money again, all right? So that's good. So let's get into my play, the Dodger play, so we could kind of get things wrapped up here. And this game I'm going to kind of throw out there for you guys. This game, it was a game that I did not see any – I mean, I'll put it this way. I don't think the Dodgers will lose against the Blue Jays, but I'm not going to go out there and lay minus 300.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 5 is minus 200. Everything is expensive in this game. I honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you looked at this, Philly. Like, there is nothing cheap about this game. Nothing. The first 5 – the first 5, for example, the Dodgers, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It moved up again. The first 5 money line. You want to take a crack what the first 5 money line is right now, Philly? You want to take a guess?
What the first 5 money line is?
Yeah.
Minus 150?
No, minus 325 on the first.
Money line.
Yeah, money line. Yeah.
Oh, my apology. My apology.
The run line is still minus 200. So
yeah.
I mean,
that's crazy.
I mean, so guys, that you've been watching the video. Me and Philly play the first 5 run line a lot. I like the Dodgers' first 5 run line, but I cannot lay 200. I just can't. I mean, maybe in a parlay or something, but it's just everything's expensive. Now, an angle I did look at is the over and under. I did like the over 8.5. What do you guys think about that, Jared? Since you guys we're doing kind of a little show here. What do you
I love the over there. It's Clayton Kershaw is the most sneakiest over pitcher in the league. You hear the name and you see you see all the accolades, but he's got. I think he's what. I could be wrong. I could look this up real quick.
Yeah.
I think it's 14-9 to the over. I'm going to double check that, but
yeah.
I mean that's pretty solid though, guys. So and I think 8.5 is a good number there, especially against Reed Foley.
Yeah.
Because both teams can mash too, guys. I mean, Blue Jays have been kind of weak when they gave up or they didn't hit get any runs versus Kikuchi.
They got shut out, and that was one of our pre plays. Made me so irritated. What do you think about Philly fan? We lost that. We lost all around that play. The over lost, the team total for the Jays, everything lost. I mean, what do you think about that? The Jays that's what I was worried about. If the Jays can rebound today in the spotlight, they're in LA, Vladdy, Bichette, Biggio. Yep. I mean, can these kids shine in the spotlight today? And maybe the over 2.5. What do you think about that, Philly?
That was actually kind of where I was going with this. I saw the team total for the Blue Jays was 2.5. I think it was minus 137 when I looked at it earlier.
Yeah.
That's a low total for a team that can hit. I know it's Kershaw, but to your point, if it goes over, there's a very solid chance they get over 2.5 runs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Is Guerrero not in the lineup? Because I thought he was out with that knee problem.
Let me check.
I got it pulled up right here, Joe. Guerrero, it doesn't. It's not verified.
It's not out yet, but it has some preliminary. It has Bichette, Biggio, Smoke, and Guerrero.
Okay. Well, I like it even more with him in the lineup.
That's expected, so it's not confirmed. So I'm looking at the Dodger lineup, which is awesome. Peterson, Muncy, Turner, Bellinger, Pollock, Seager, and Smith, all the usual. Hernandez back in the lineup, so that's good too. Yeah. So I don't know. It's like I said, this seems like a low number, 8.5. I am going to look to bet it live also, but I think if I'm going to bet 2 plays here, I think, and I'm sure I have your blessing, I'm going to take the Dodgers and the Jays full game over 8.5. Also look for it live. And then another official pick, the team total over for the Jays, 2.5. What do you think about that? So
I love that angle 100%. I actually wanted to run one by you. It's not on this game. I was just curious what your thoughts were.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
People are always asking me for different, kind of weird angles. The Marlins are facing the Braves tonight, and Keuchel, has had his struggles a little bit. And back on August 8th, they literally roped him for what was it, 8 earned in 3 2/3 innings.
I remember that game. Yeah, Thursday night. Yes. Yeah, they. So what do you say?
Right. So team total over 3.5 for the Marlins. I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are on something like that, but I just was trying to look at something that might be a little bit different.
God, here's the problem I have with the. I mean, I know let me put it this way. I feel pretty good the Braves are going to come and smash. I mean, the Braves are feeling good. They just took a series from the Dodgers. we had that little incident with Acuna. I don't know if you guys saw that, where he didn't run out a hit. He thought it was a home run. And so, I mean, I think the Braves are really focused right now. My 2 cents. So I think they're going to smash the Fish, but I think the Fish can be sneaky and get some runs. So I would say I would lean for that team total over, but, what Fish am I going to get? The ones that are going to score runs or just not going to do nothing? But that number is low enough for me to get me interested. So let me put it that way. I would probably take that bet, Philly.
Yeah, maybe. The Marlins, so they're streaky, right? So, when they're mashing, they're mashing. Right now, the Marlins are only 24th in the league hitting lefties on average. They're 29th in OPS. I mean, so the season-long stats tell the real story. So, did they get the Keuchel on? Did Keuchel have a bad day, and then now Keuchel's a good pitcher. I mean, obviously. So, do we? I mean, we're only asking for 3 runs, right? That's really all we're asking for, and they typically play the Braves pretty tight. So
yeah,
I can see it happening. I think it's a little risky. Like for me, it's not like a lockdown like maybe you guys think it is.
Well, it's 3.5, so I want to make sure we're correct.
It's 4 runs. So.
Yeah, it's 4. So that's you're right. So it's on the borderline of being a little.
So for me, it's a no play for me.
Okay.
Yep. I totally can understand. I respect that completely. I was kind of on the fence about it myself.
Yeah, I mean, if I have extra, again, I play a lot of little extra plays. If I'm just going to bet a half unit, I probably would go over versus under. The over is a little juice. Sure. So I will go over, especially people thinking the Marlins are going to get shut down. They could be sneaky, score 4 runs. So yeah, give me the over. I'm willing to take that over 3.5. So
yeah, I'm not in the category of hell no, but I'm like, it's just
yeah. But it's not not one of my top 10 plays. But I do see that game, like I said, the Fish scoring some runs. So, I don't know, Jared, you have anything else? We gave out the Philly fan. We gave out the Dodger play, which is basically 2 plays, the over and the team total over for the Jays. You have anything? I know your video's out, great videos. So, you haven't watched Jared's video, go watch it. Give us a thumbs up and give us a thumbs up on this video and some comments. And if you guys want more content, bringing Philly fan once a week, maybe some other guys there on the chat. I'd like to see Big Man, I'd like to see McGregor. I'd like to see a bunch of guys out here. So let's see if we can get some more.
Yeah, we definitely got to do this. We're going to expand the community because SGD is more than just Joe and myself.
Yeah, correct.
SGD is literally, everybody that's involved here. And especially in the Discord. If you're not part of that Discord yet, guys, I mean, look, I'm going to preach it to you every time I'm on here, but over 1,200, we're approaching 1,300 members now, guys. And, that's still small in the grand scheme of things, but it's literally – in my opinion, and because no one's proved me wrong yet, we're the largest sports betting Discord in the world. So, and I'm willing to back off that if I'm wrong, but I've looked everywhere, far and wide, and I can't find one bigger. So, and we're active. Come join the Discord. It's free. The link's going to be in the description. And you can talk to Joe and myself and Philly all freaking day long if you want. We might ignore you after a while now. But it's just a great community of sports bettors that we're in there. And it's not spammy. It's nothing. We're all just in there trying to help each other. The main enemy is the book. So
yeah, I agree. And that's one big thing people ask me is, Joe, you know what, can I just get free plays? I go, yeah, the Discord's all about that. You don't have to, you can just be in there and absorb some of the plays and you'll be a winner, especially with live betting too. A lot of people have been commenting they like to get into more live betting. So I'm glad we're doing that. Just a reminder again, we'll be on tonight, Jared, right, for the live betting for an hour. Get on there, guys, and let's make some money.
Yeah, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific time.
Yeah.
And
we'll do it from there. So,
hey, before we sign off, I wanted to know real quick, Philly, how you think your Eagles are going to do this year?
Yeah, that's right.
Joe and I talked about that a little bit last week. I think a lot of it has to do whether or not Wentz does stay healthy. Let's just say, in fact, he stays healthy the entire year. I really think they have a really good chance. They're extremely, extremely deep. They have a lot of good offensive weapons. Their defense is decent. But I think that's the key to it because I just can't see another magical situation where the backup comes in and takes you through a Super Bowl run. I mean, it just doesn't happen.
Right. So if Wentz stays healthy, you guys go back to the Super Bowl?
I will never, ever say there's a lock. I won't use that word, but I do like their chances for sure.
I'm trying to lead you down a path where I can call you a delusional Philly fan, and you're not taking the bait. So.
What about the Texans?
Oh yeah, they're not doing shit this year. It's gonna be the Colts are winning the Super Bowl this year. I've already called it. So
The Colts.
Well,
that's the Frank Reich the saga. That's interesting. What about their quarterback? I thought their quarterback's like not right again or something.
yeah, he'll figure it out. I don't know. I like their offensive line. So you win games with the offensive line. So
yeah, that's true. So I mean, and that's on closing note there. My Raiders, I'm a little. I think Mr. Tomlin and Pittsburgh and Roethlisberger look like geniuses now. They just dumped that AB problem onto our lap. That's all I hear all day on all the shows. All the AB problem is such a big issue right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. This guy just does not. I don't know. He's just out there doing dumb things. I don't know how Chucky's putting up with it, but. This is insane. I actually do not want him on our team. And that's, I mean, he's a good player, but just too much drama.
This is why God has given you the Dodgers this year, because he took away your Raiders. That's a travesty right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy.
The best part is Dodgers, he's going to go to the Super Bowl and lose it for a third time.
Well, that's what I said. I mean, will the Dodgers ghosts come back again? Will Kershaw, choke in the will that all kind of resurface again?
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Gibson ain't coming out and gimping around the bases anytime soon.
Nah, that's possible. It's like I said. The bottom line is what's going to happen in the AL. That's what I'm more intrigued, because at least we can see the path to the NL is a little bit more, defined. The AL is what I'm really interested in, Jared. I mean, we got the Astros playing good. Yankees. I mean, who else? I said that today in the morning. The Yankees are still viable. Astros. Indians and Twins.
I love the Indians, man. I can't get enough of that team. Fucking just mashes the ball.
Yeah. So I mean, we know already Boston is kind of technically already out. So now let's see what these four teams do. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. Football coming up.
Yep.
A lot of good stuff, Jared. So
and don't forget about Tampa Bay. You got some shit from somebody yesterday.
Oh man. Well, I faded Tampa. I bet the Mariners yesterday because I don't like Tampa Bay. I just cannot stand them as a team where they're just like. I mean, I feel bad because they lost most of their pitching staff. Snell's gone. Tyler. Glasnow's gone. It's sad that they're so decimated the pitching. But they were never going to go to the East. I mean, it's all about the Yankees and the Red Sox. But now it's the Yankees. So let's see what happens. I mean, it should be interesting.
The Yankees starting 5 ERA is garbage. I mean, I don't know if you took a look at that as a whole. I'm not saying the Yankees aren't a threat. I do think they have a shot to win it all. There's no doubt. But their best starting ERA is, I think, Herman, which is close to 4, and everything else is above. What happened, Sabathia, I mean, that guy's at the end of his rope. Unless they're going to bash themselves to a World Series, I don't see how that pitching holds up.
No, it won't. I mean, I think that's why the Astros have the best shot to come out of the AL.
Yep.
They're more well-rounded in hitting and also in bullpen and also in starting pitching. And it's not you guys know I bet against my team all day long, and I don't have the blinders for the Texans. I love the Texans, but look, being real, I think the Astros come out of the American League, and then hey guys, don't press the dislike button because you disagree, because I know you're a bandwagon Yankee fan. I'm just telling you how it is.
Yeah.
Pitching, so.
They're everywhere, man.
I guess that's why we play the game. So we'll see, right? So on that note, Jared, take us out. Jared, get these good people to go make these bets. What do you think?
Yeah. Hey, go take these bets. Put the farm on it. No, just guys practice self. Safe bankroll management, and hey, we all like these plays, right? So. Good luck to Joe, good luck to Philly, good luck to myself, and good luck to you guys. And
thank you.
We're going to go ahead and bounce on out of here. Hey, and if you guys like this kind of content, hey, leave us a like, comment down below, and we'll do more of this kind of stuff, because I can tell you right now, I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so that's cool.
We're gonna, we'll probably do it anyway. I don't give a shit if you like it or not.
One last thing to say, and I think we can all agree on this: fuck the Cowboys.
Oh man, yeah. Well,
there comes about 10 more dislikes right there.
No comment. I just hope Ezekiel gets back to cap. So,
oh shit! All right, cool.
All right, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.
Bye.